Imagine this. It's a day filled with joy, music, and laughter. A wedding in the small village of Cana. Everyone is celebrating, the wine is flowing, and spirits are high. But then, behind the smiles and the dancing, a quiet panic starts to set in. The worst thing that could happen at a party like this has happened. The wine is gone. In that culture, running out of wine wasn't just a minor inconvenience. It was a deep source of shame for the hosting family, a sign of poor planning and failed hospitality. A wedding without wine was like a celebration without joy, a promise of happiness that fell short. The party was on the brink of disaster, but someone noticed. Mary, the mother of Jesus, saw the host's quiet desperation. She knew who could help. She turned to her son, Jesus, and simply said, "They have no more wine." Jesus' reply was a bit mysterious. He said, "Woman, my time has not yet come." It sounds like a refusal, doesn't it? But Mary understood something deeper. She didn't argue or press him. Instead, she turned to the servants with complete faith and gave them a simple, powerful instruction. Do whatever he tells you. Nearby stood 6 large stone water jars. These weren't for drinking. They were used for ceremonial purification rites, each holding about 20 to 30 gallons. They were ordinary, functional, and completely empty of wine. Jesus looked at these jars and told the servants, "Fill the jars with water." So they did. They filled them right up to the very brim, every single one. Then came the second command, one that must have sounded completely absurd. Jesus said, "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the feast." Think about that. He's asking them to serve tap water to the most important guest, the man in charge of the entire celebration. It made no logical sense. They could have been ridiculed, but they remembered Mary's words, "Do whatever he tells you." So they obeyed. And in that moment of simple, trusting obedience, something incredible happened. As they drew from the jars and poured it into a cup, the ordinary water transformed. It became wine. The master of the feast took a sip, his eyes widening in surprise. He had no idea where this new wine came from. He called the bridegroom over and exclaimed, "Everyone brings out the choice wine first and then the cheaper wine, after the guests have had too much to drink, but you have saved the best till now." This wasn't just any wine. It was the best wine he had ever tasted. This quiet, almost hidden moment was the very first public miracle of Jesus. He didn't start by calming a storm or raising the dead. He started by saving a party. He turned water into wine. Why? Because this story tells us something profound about God's character. It shows us that He cares about our small moments. He cares about our social embarrassments, our quiet disappointments, the things that make us feel like we're not enough. Jesus didn't perform this miracle to show off His power. He did it to reveal His heart. He saw emptiness, and He filled it. He saw shame, and He brought overwhelming joy. He saw ordinary water, and He turned it into the finest wine. Maybe you feel like your wine has run out today. Maybe you've been pouring yourself out for your family, for your job, for your dreams, or for your faith, and now you just feel empty, drained, and depleted. This story from Cana is for you. It's a reminder that when we reach the absolute end of our own resources, that's precisely where Jesus loves to begin His work. And notice, He doesn't just replace what you've lost. He doesn't just give you more of the same. He transforms it. He takes the ordinary, mundane water of your life, your struggles, your emptiness, your failures, and turns it into something extraordinary, something better than you could have ever imagined. And just like at the wedding in Cana, He often saves the very best for last. The miracle wasn't just about the wine. It was about the power of transformation. It was about God meeting a human need in a spectacular way, turning a moment of lack into a moment of unbelievable abundance. So if your heart feels empty today, if you feel like you have nothing left to give, I want to encourage you. Bring that emptiness to Him. Trust that the God who turned water into wine can still fill your life with a peace, a purpose, and a joy that you can't create on your own. When you bring Jesus your emptiness, He brings you His abundance. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a like and share it with someone who might need a little hope today. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories that show God's incredible love in action. Thank you for watching.